Yo, everyone, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and you tune into U3 Underground, Unsigned, and Unknown. And we have a special guest in the building, Abel Rodriguez. This interview's been supposed to happen a long time ago, but it
Yeah,
hasn't. It's been a minute. How you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good. Now, a lot of people don't know that you are very, I want to say, influential in the background part of the music industry because people always just want to say they want to praise the rappers, they want to praise the beat makers, the producers, the graphic design, but they never praise people who support the artists, who promote the artists, who just share artists work and the project they do. So what made you want to start doing that?
I've been doing it since like 2013 with 80 Mob. That's where I got started out at. So I've been doing it since. First it was Big Creed, then it was 80 Mob after that.
What kind of response do you get from artists when you share their work and stuff? Are they appreciative, or some more like, do they try to figure out what do you do?
I did appreciate they inbox me personally and saying thank you for sharing my music and thank you for, you know, getting my name out there. Because I took an artist to Africa, to Europe, to the not the to the Middle East to get the music known out that way.
Now, do you do music yourself?
No.
No. So you just strictly background.
Yes.
So let's talk about ABO. How'd you come up with the name and everything?
The name just came to me one day. First, I was just my name in the background is ABO. It's like Fable from D4L. I just took off the F and I just ran with it from there.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
and then
great.
a couple of years later, I just came up. Yeah, a couple of years later, I just came up with all about opportunity because, like now, it's an opportunity to get to do this interview with you. So any opportunity you can take, just go ahead and run with it.
Where do you see your company going in the next 5 years, 10 years?
Managing some artists, hopefully. I was managing Bubba Kemper at one point.
What made you start managing?
I just started working full time, and then it just everything just fell out of place. I was going to work and everything.
What have you learned since managing an artist that you take now, or or something that you're like, what, next time I manage an artist, I know what I can do better?
Do with that, I would just put him in the forefront. I just put him in the back seat like I did before.
What is something that you feel like artists need or is missing, especially in the San Antonio scene? Clay, a lot of people saying that we are so close. We're right there. To
Really, the San Antonio scene is they're known, but they're not really known because some of them just stay local. They just need to branch out. They need to do out of town shows. I mean, I used to get out of town shows when I was with 80 Mob, going into Dallas, Houston, Corpus, to Atlanta, Florida, and I just pretty much all over the South.
I know you share a lot of artists' work. You've seen a lot of artists. Any artists right now that's like on your top radar that you feel like, what, they really got something? I know it's so many.
But there's a lot. I mean, there's like another 20 that just popped out of nowhere. So right now, I'm looking at Young Benz. He's out of San Antonio. And Northwest Rider, I've been following him for a while too. He's about to blow.
You say Young Bands?
Yes.
I never heard of him. Okay. You just put me on to somebody new. That's what I like about these interviews. I always get to learn about new artists and stuff. So I haven't learned about him. Do you get to go to shows? I know you say you're busy with working on that.
I haven't been to a show in a couple of years. I'm hoping to make it out. I think next weekend at Fitzgerald's, I believe.
Fitzgerald's next weekend. What's going on next weekend at Fitzgerald? There's so many shows, it's hard to keep up.
I think it's Grindhouse throwing a show. Next
Yeah,
Saturday.
I think there was Chachi.
Yeah.
There's so many shows going on. It's hard to keep up. But hopefully you can make it out to the show. That'll be a dope look. Because like you said, you support a lot of artists. So it'd be nice to see, the face to the name. Because we see your face, but like me, I always wonder. I'm like, what does he actually do? So it makes people wonder. What do
Yeah.
you see yourself managing more artists in the future, or are you like completely done with it?
I was done with it for a while. I've been off and on about it, but if the opportunity comes, and I'll go ahead and take it.
What are your thoughts on the changing of the music industry since this pandemic? Because
Everything
it's
has been
changed a
slow.
lot.
Yeah, everything's been slow, but slowly everything's opening up, and everybody's getting out there again, doing what they got to do.
Um, like I said earlier, I know we have a lot of shows here in San Antonio, and they love bringing, older artists, if you want to say that, seasoned artists, artists that had a couple of hits and stuff. Do you feel like that's beneficial to San Antonio, or do you feel like we need to more shine the artists we have here?
Yeah, we do need more shine here because it's not like Houston where they're all united as one. Because San Antonio just separated. Just because you go to a show doesn't mean you're gonna be supporting that artist later on. I mean, we're not united like Houston is and Atlanta that we should be.
I agree. The cultures are always separated down here for some
Yeah.
reason. Like once in a while, you see one culture mixed with another culture, but you always separate it. It's never together, which is true. Like other states, they always support each other no matter what kind of music you make. And they said that San Antonio really doesn't have a sound. And then I saw a post where someone said that San Antonio's sound is to bring Houston artists down here. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, they're always bringing Houston artists out here. I mean, at least give one artist a show, let them headline it. That way they can know how it feels at the end. Let them headline their own show. If whoever brings the biggest crowd, they should headline the show the next show. They're the one
I
that's
agree with
bringing the
that.
following.
There's a promoter I know, King Johnny. He does that with his shows. Whoever brings out the most gets the headline or be on the next show, which is good because it shows you who has a following, who has a crowd, who can bring out a crowd, who's serious about that craft. And it also shows who pays for views and who don't pay for views because
It's all about
people
getting
do
your
that,
buzz, your following on too.
which kind of sucks. But they exactly any OG artists that you used to work with that you feel like should be mentoring some of these younger kids? Because I know there's a lot of artists that we consider OGs that really don't mentor the younger artists, and some of the younger artists feel like they don't have anyone to look up to, they don't have anyone they can talk to when it comes to doing music.
And the one I think who would have to be mentoring younger artists instead of having to set up his ass would have to be Kali. I mean, he's known all over South Carolina, all over Texas too. He needs to at least, have him talk. You can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you do that. I know a couple of artists who went up to him and asked him about, some pointers, and he just turned them away.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot, not just from him, but from other artists that we consider, like OGs in the game who do that to them. And the young artists are like, what do we do next? What do we do now? What do you feel like they should do?
See, that's where I came in because it's just the whole music thing. I mean, I got into it just because I liked it, and from then it just let me help you out, for a little bit. Let me get your, views up. Let me get you music played across the globe. That's what I used to do.
Now, I know you're not trying to manage anyone right now, but if any artists do need advice here and there, can they come to you still?
Yes, they can.
You heard that straight from his mouth. Any artist, young artist, that you need any advice, he's not going to manage you because he's busy, but he will give you some advice here and there. What is the top three advice you feel like these young artists definitely need in the music industry? Like the top three things that you got to have if you want to succeed.
Don't give up. Promote yourself. Your homeboys gonna support you. Somebody's gonna support you either way. If they're gonna tell you your music's good, it's not good, then Let somebody tell you, let them critique you. Because I critiqued somebody, they got mad and jumped on my ass talking all this, saying that he was gonna whoop my ass for trying to critique his music. He didn't like it,
Oh wow.
so it
You
just
should do
gotta
live reviews though.
you just gotta push yourself. I mean, don't give up. Just follow your dream and just keep promoting
Have you
yourself.
ever
And
thought of
go ahead.
have you ever thought about doing live reviews or just reviews in general?
Yeah.
You should. You'd be good at it since you know a lot of these artists used to manage some, and you know you've been behind the scenes for a long time, so
Yeah.
you should. Man, we need more people like you because you know there's not a lot of people who just share all this stuff, even if you know them and don't know them. You just share their stuff and support because you know I try when I can, but it's hard to do to share everybody's stuff. But besides radio people and bloggers, we need people that are not radio people that are not bloggers. You know, to do that so artists can feel like okay, we do got some support here and there. Have you ever ran across an artist that needed some work and did you inbox them or you just like, you know, forget it, I'm not even gonna listen to the song?
There was one artist that was out of Dallas. They asked me for what I can critique about the music. It's not so much of the lyrics or the way they rap. It was just their beats that would get on. Their beats didn't match their rap itself, their flow.
Yeah.
So I was just telling them get some better beats or have somebody make you some beats.
Did he take it nicely or was he like upset? He took the advice and was like,
He
thank
took it
you.
nice. So I'll do better on the beats and try to get somebody new
Man. I
because some
know.
producer is just
Like,
gonna.
yeah, exactly. That's what they do. They just out to make money. Any
Yeah.
producers that you are listening for from San Antonio?
The only producers I actually know of is Sean Washington Vision and Abstract.
In abstract, yeah. Vision, abstract. Yeah, those are the top two. There's a couple others, but I feel you. I didn't know Vision made beats though. I did not know that till now.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know what happened, but we're back. I didn't know Vision made beats until now. I knew he was an artist, but I didn't make beats.
Yeah, he makes beats. I think this is the latest album.
That's dope. That's dope.
I think he's producing himself actually. His next album.
Now, when you listen to music or you listen to artist projects, albums, whatever they drop, EP, mixtape, what's the first thing you judge it in, or you say, you know what, I'm gonna give it a chance?
I'll go through the songs and maybe give like the first 30 seconds of each song. If I'm feeling one song, I'll go back to it and play it again. And normally it's like 5 out of the 15 that they release that are good. That I would I'll inbox them telling you know go ahead and promote this one. This one's gonna be a good one.
I like that because a lot of artists don't know that it does take 30 seconds to catch someone's attention. I'm
Yeah,
the same way. I listen to the song, you got 30 seconds, and if the intro is a little long, I'll skim through a little bit just to get to the meaty gritty of the song, just listen to it to see what it's about. If the beat sucks, then I'm most likely pressing next. I'm sorry. That's just me, but you know, each one is different. You ever thought about writing up music reviews for artists? Let them know. I know you stay busy with other stuff, but
I need to. I've been thinking about it for a while. You know, start my own podcast podcast and just doing reviews on that and going live on the podcast stuff.
You should. That'd be a good look. You definitely should. We can talk about that. I'm always adding more stuff to U3, so that'd be good. We can talk about that. That'd be a good look. Man. Well, I hope you can in the future manage more artists, because we do need more people like you. You seem like you are very knowledgeable in the music industry. So in the future, let me know. I'll make a post. He's open to manage artists, so artists can, come to you. And I'll make sure that, like I said earlier, I'll make sure that artists will inbox you if you never need any music advice. I give a little bit, but I don't know as much as a lot of people. So I know Abel Rodriguez definitely is gonna know more about the music industry than I do. So any advice, inbox him. Like I said, he'll give you feedback on your songs, on your music. So just send it to him and let him know. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez, for being on my show, to talk about a little bit what you do, because I know a lot of people always wondered. I know I did. What does he actually do? So now we know a little insight behind the mysterious man, because you're very kept to yourself, which is a good thing. So before we let you go, where can people, follow you in case they do need to inbox you for advice or check out a song?
Y'all can follow me on Twitter at Abo of Texas, ABO of Texas, or Instagram, ABO Dripping Juice, or just follow me on Facebook. You can find my All About Opportunity page on there. You can message me on there or send me a message directly under Abo Rodriguez on Facebook.
Are you going to make any shirts with your ABO logo and sell them? Not yet.
Get you to make me a couple of logos, see where we can go from there.
You should make it into a shirt. You should make them into shirts. People will buy it. It's very unique.
I have the one that you made with the Tower Americans in it. That's gonna be for San Antonio, and then the other one.
Yeah, as I said, that would be a dope on a shirt. People would like that.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you for being on U3. And like I said, it's your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are signing out.
All right. Thank you for having me.